Hey everyone, appreciate you all being here at USA Crypto Group for this AMA session. Today we have a project called BabyBNBTiger with us. Its mission is happiness, unity, success, and prosperity for every person who comes in contact with the token. With that, I'd like to welcome Nikita and the team from the project. Great to have you guys here. If you guys can start out introducing yourself, talk about your team, and give us a bit of insight on your background experience, please.
Hi, guys. Yeah, all right, I will start with myself. My name is Nikita. I am the community leader at BabyBNBTiger. Originally, I come from Russia, but I've been living in Bali for 4 years now. There's not much I can say about my background in crypto. I joined crypto just over a year ago, but I've been following, various crypto channels for over 2 or 3 years. Was very much, consumed by my work with YouTube. But I just wanted you guys to know that I joined crypto thanks to Shiptoshi. Actually, Shiptoshi, who's been here in this community also. I think they had an AMA with Squid Grow here. So Squid Grow was one of the first projects that I've ever joined in DeFi. And ever since, I love DeFi with my entire heart. So Shiptoshi was kind of like a mentor to me. So everything that I do with the community, with my team, I kind of learned from him, and I grasped the concept of DeFi. I grasped the concept of what it really takes, not just what it takes, but what it really takes to be a holder from Shiptoshi. Thanks to Shiptoshi, I did that really, really quick. So he just told me to hold. He told all of us to hold for 400 days. I mean, that man made 5 billion, I think, in Shiba off of just buying initial amount that he bought was like $8,000. So yeah, who if not him knows how it's made in DeFi. So I was kind of looking up to him and not only learning his ways around DeFi, but also in running the community and running the team. I was part of the team initially, just one of the admins in the team. So yeah, ever since I joined BabyBNBTiger, I think on day 1 or day 2, I'm a volunteer, so it was my initiative. So I kind of asked the team whether they need a community leader of sorts, because I saw the team is not, definitely not people of a lot of words. They're people of few words, so they always deliver and never talk about it. So I was like, hey, you guys need a community leader. So they got me in, and ever since I started to build my team. My approach is very different from most projects. Well, I'm talking about projects that I've been part of. I like to keep my team fairly intelligent and doxed, because I believe you can, for the reason that I really trust the team of BabyBNBTiger. I really trust this project. I know everything about it. I know everything about the team. So I built up a team that is entirely transparent, intelligent, and we educate the community, we educate each other. So yeah, I mean, it's not just the team, that's the family. To be honest with you, that's the best thing ever in my life right now. I love my team, I love my community, and the things that we did over the last two months, ever since BabyBNBTiger as a project was born. But we'll talk about that a little bit later. Sean, can you introduce yourself as well?
Of course. Originally, I'm from Jamaica in the States. Down in Georgia, I work for a government company, so I can't say that name right now. But I've been in crypto since 2016, when XRP was pennies. I didn't get into it then. I mean, like 5 zeros type deal with XRP. I missed that boat. However, I got into some other great projects, and some of them went to shits, pardon my language. But I make some good money. But this one, I became a part of the team probably about 3 weeks in. Um, I realized how this team operates, and I actually asked to be a part of the team. And they invited me in, and ever since I've been there. As you say, we're like family. When it's an amazing group of people over there right now. So yeah, that's my journey into crypto. I touch Bitcoin. I don't really like Bitcoin. I don't know why. I just don't like it. I don't like the bigger coins. I like the stuff that not really pump and dump, but stuff that I can hold for some while. And I think Baby BNB Tiger is one of those. If it wasn't, I wouldn't ask to be a part of the team. So if it was a quick pump and dump, I would have got my money and be out. But this is a long-term thing for me, and I see this actually going places. And so that's it for me.
Yeah, Mike, if you can, thank you, Sean. Mike, if you can you open up or actually let me do it, open up the chart so that I can refer to
awesome.
it.
Awesome. Now, is that everyone on your team there, Nikita?
What?
Is that everyone on your team?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome.
No, everyone on the team that's here. It's me and Nikita that's here, but we have 13 people on the team in Telegram.
Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate the introduction there. Yeah, actually, we know exactly who Shiptoshi is from Squid Grow. They did a couple of AMAs here with us. Hey, and I respect the fact that you give him props for that, right? They say to be a good leader, you got to be a follower first, right? And when we did an AMA with Satoshi in the Squid Grow community, I can definitely sense the sense of community over there. So I'm assuming that you guys have the same pretty good community over there as well.
Yeah, but for now, the community is from, I would say the majority of the people of our community are from third world countries, because that's the plan in developing the coin, so that the poorest countries, if I say so, join this project the first. So yeah, but the community that we have, just a couple milestones. I mean, we got people in our community who write poems for BabyBNBTiger. We got people who write songs for it. Just recently, we ran a meme contest, which was pretty fun. We had to extend it by one more day, and also the list of the winners by 10 more people, because they've been pumping out some really, really good memes nonstop. And speaking about contests, we've been running contests nonstop ever since BabyBNBTiger was born. That's one of the strongest sides that we have here, is that the team, the amount of resources that the team has and that we are dealing with here, seemingly infinite. I know the team well. They are from Saudi Arabia, so everything that they do, Saudi money. These people are crazy. So yeah, I was just like, given this amazing community, and I was told like, hey, just have fun with it. Whatever you want to do, just do it. So in the past 3 weeks, we've done contests with prizes. If I sum up all the prizes all the money that we've given away was way over $10,000. I think it was more than $15,000. So over the course of past 3 weeks. So we do a lot of things with the community. We have a lot of fun. From time to time, I just pop in the chat and kind of ask people to do something fun, do something stupid, and without even like telling them that they will get rewarded. So people start doing these things. For example, they start writing poems, stuff like that. They just get engaged with me, and we just randomly send money over to people. And sometimes these people, some people just come here for the first time. Some people have been there for a long time, but all of them say the same thing. I'm so happy that that I found you guys, that I ended up with this community, and they end up being holders. So yeah, the community that we are still building very much is a very tough one, very good one. I'm sure of that. And the team that I have, the team that is working with the community, we all run AMAs, VCs. We all participate. We're all active. We work with the community on, as leaders, we educate people on a lot of stuff on DeFi market and, the ways of survival in the DeFi market and all that stuff. So yeah, the community is strong. I cannot really tell you, it would take me a lot of time to tell you everything that the community does, but they do a lot. I've never seen such a strong community, let me tell you.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's very important. I think in the crypto space, it's so important that you have a great community. And actually very interesting that you said that most of your demographic is in the more poorer world side of the world. So we're going to get into that in a bit here. But before we move on, the project is currently live and it's sitting at around 11 million market cap. But before we dive deep into the details on your project,
it's actually at 15 million right now.
15 million. Okay, 15 million. Wow. Okay. And you guys, actually, that's a very good market cap. And I want to get in detail on that later. But before we move on, your mission is actually very interesting here, Nikita. Happiness, unity, success, prosperity for every person who comes in contact with BabyBNBTiger. Let's talk about that. How did you come up with this mission? What was the I guess motivation for you to come up with this concept?
It's a good question. It's really something that we never made up. Like we didn't I want this coin to be life changing. I want everyone who comes in contact with this coin for their lives to be changed. It kind of happened by itself. It all started with I think it started with my wife. She's pregnant right now, and right on her birthday, March 6th, BabyBNBTiger was born. Let me tell you, I wasn't part of BabyBNBTiger on the day it was born. I joined just around day 2, I think. But ever since I joined the project, and of course I sent some of my tokens over to my wife, she started to draw an actual paintings. Maybe that's because she's a mother of my kid, and I was an artist back in the day when I was a kid. But all of a sudden she started painting pictures, and one of them was a picture of baby tiger. I don't know if I can turn on the camera, but I'll show you in a second. Wait a second. I will turn on the camera and show you the painting.
That's pretty. That's an amazing story there. I'm actually, in China, Chinese, the zodiac sign for the tiger, it symbolizes power and respect, right? Because of just the simple fact that the strength of the tiger. Actually, a lot of the countries view as the lion as the king of the jungle, but in China, it's actually the tiger is the king of the jungle. So there's some symbolic or philosophical side to it with the tiger as well.
Exactly. Yeah, but the tiger and baby tiger, that to us, that's a lot more than that. But we definitely know about how bullish China is about the whole tiger thing. But let me show you this. You see me, right?
Yeah, we can see. Yeah.
This is the painting. She made it on. My wife made it on March 20th. Here it is.
That's a nice painting. She did that all herself, huh? Is she an artist?
No, she never did that kind of stuff before. This is one of her first paintings. I mean,
Wow.
I'm just as shocked as you are. I'm still shocked. And she keeps doing these. She's doing one painting a day. And some of, like, this is one of the first ones. And I still believe it's one of the best ones. So just, just a good display of, these BabyBNBTigers changing lives. But it started with my wife. It carried over to me as well because I've been a public person in the past. I used to have a metal band. We would, do some dope stuff, and I kind of abandoned that lifestyle. Become a family guy, and BabyBNBTiger is like it's like a stage to me. So I had to go through some of my, inner kind of like struggles, some of my doubts, and I found out a lot about myself, while being part of this project. And my friend Mio, who's also the community manager, he's an exceptional copywriter, and with BabyBNBTiger, he's got a chance to put his talent to a very good test, because not only is he showing his talent in chat when he's talking with people and he's writing all these amazing speeches, but when he's also participating on AMAs, which he also loves so much. He's also a music guy, just like me. There are people, there's a couple from Africa, Jay Moses and Jennifer Soko. These people, I think they run a music studio as well. And I think they made a track for BabyBNBTiger just because they love it so much. So they made a track. It was like a small glimpse of the project, of the song. It was like 1 minute or 2 minutes. Actually it all started with a with a stupid poem competition. Like I told people in chat, like, hey, if anyone can write a really fun poem, I'll send you some money. And people started coming up with all these crazy poems, and then I asked people to make it into a song, which they did, and then into a single, and then they made it into a song. So yeah, I never really I was not expecting these people, Jay Moses and Jennifer Soko, to actually deliver a Eurovision great song. I mean, it's really great. It's it's amazing. I'm gonna send it in chat just shortly. And everyone I know who's become part of BabyBNBTiger, either as a community member, or a team, or influencers, or just my friends who just random whales who bought into this coin. Everyone has been going through a personal transformation of some sort.
But
ever since
Nikki, don't forget to tell them about the guys that climbed the mountain and Snowcap Mountain and hold BabyBNB banner up.
yeah, I think we can find that in the global group. I'll try to find that. Yeah, these are, when you see a picture of people climbing a huge mountain. I think it's somewhere out in Russia or Turkey. Don't really remember. And these people, they're flying the flag, the BabyBNBTiger flag, up there. There's a group of people, like 10 people. Like these people can be called holders. Like they are holders from the capital, with the capital H. So yeah, I know these people will hold until till the very big numbers, not just the rookie numbers like 300 or 400, but much more than that. So yeah, I'm just trying to find the song so that I can drop it in the community, in your community. You're my darling angel. Yeah, I found it. There you go. Boom. Yeah, I think I just dropped it in your chat. Yeah, so this whole thing about BabyBNBTiger changing lives, it came about by itself. We never forced it. It's just like, I think the reason behind that is that the admins, for once, the people in crypto, they wanted to create a project that is entirely transparent and honest with people. It's just like you can use BabyBNBTiger as as a tool in your life, you can just buy it and just hold it and just never think about some other projects, like they do crowdfunding for marketing, stuff like that. We never do that. The team is pretty much set with money. They have enough. I don't say they have a lot. I just say they have enough, because this is what the foundation of BabyBNBTiger is: prosperity. So what is the prosperity? Prosperity is about being content with what you have right now. You will never prosper if you're not content with what you have. The people with the mindset of there's not enough money in this world, so that I can just bite off whatever I can bite and run away with it. With this mindset, you will never be able to make money, especially not in crypto. So we work with the community on that, kind of educating what is that, the feeling of prosperity and abundance, that everything, we got plenty of everything in this world. So it only comes down to a personal choice, whether one person as an individual wants to change the world for the better. And if they do, well, they start with themselves. And this is what we have at BabyBNBTiger. People improve their lives. This is, the project essentially just does what it preaches. So if you come to the DeFi market, if you come to the crypto market, you're being entirely honest and transparent with people. And, you preach, you do what you preach. Things start to change just by itself. So, the magic happens essentially. So yeah, this is the approach that we have with BabyBNBTiger. There's a lot more that we will cover in this AMA. So yeah, let's keep going.
And I just dropped that picture in the chat as well, of the people on top of the mountain.
Oh yeah.
Seems like you definitely you guys did a great job with your community. I've been trying to request to come in. My request has not been accepted yet, so I'll check out the TG later when I'm accepted. But that is the process, correct? So for anyone to join your room, they have to be accepted in?
Yep, that's right.
All right.
I don't see your application. Don't think I see your application in the global chat.
I thought I did. I clicked it like 3 times, and it gave me a message that once the admin accept me. Let me see again here. How long has the project been around, Nikita?
It's been around for 2 months. BabyBNBTiger was born on March 6th. So yeah, that's just 4 days over 2 months.
March 6th, huh?
Yeah, see your application now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's been there. I did not just click on it. Wow. March 6th, that's actually my birthday. So it's a great project.
Really?
I mean, it is. So
So we got three beings in this room who were born on March 6th. My wife, you, and BabyBNBTiger.
That's very interesting. Wow. That's the best day to be born on.
Yeah. Yeah, number 6. I like it. I was born on November 6th.
Yeah, I like 6 and number 3 too. I'm not sure if it's my birthday, but my favorite number is number 3. All right, well, 2 months old and it's sitting at 15 million market cap. Man, that's really good. Now, you guys' ultimate mission is to help with animals, and what else?
Well, children, orphanages around the world. BabyBNBTiger stands for baby, BNB, and tiger. Baby is because we aim to help orphanages and other foundations, the child support foundations around the world. BNB stands for BNB because we popularized BNB. We love Binance Smart Chain. We love Binance, Champangjiao, the things that these people do. They popularize crypto and they do a good job. And tiger is a symbol, to me, is a symbol of survival. You know, the Bengal tigers, the white tigers, the ones that there are 4,000 or 5,000 species left in this world. So, you know, some things in the world, they that's my daughter. Yeah, they just woke up. Like I said, it's 6:35 a.m. in the morning.
Oh wow, they get up pretty early, huh?
Yeah. I have 2 daughters. Third one's coming soon.
Busy guy. Well, congrats to your the latest one that you just had there.
Thank you.
Well, actually, your wife is still pregnant. Your wife is still pregnant, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's not out yet.
6 months in the oven.
Yeah, man. So you're gonna have your third one or fourth one?
Third one.
Third one. That's it. No more crypto for you. All right, yeah, but the project is sitting at 15 million, so it's actually that's pretty amazing. You know, we've seen a lot of projects like this coming through. I'm not gonna lie, good mission behind it. They call it charity token, right? So that's kind of the sense what you guys are token is right, like a charity token. Is that what you would consider yourself?
Yeah, that and many other things. It's not just a charity token, but I think we will be remembered for that the most.
Yeah, so we have a lot of the charity tokens are very popular. We're very popular actually, and we've been getting a lot of projects coming through charity tokens, but usually never this high of a market cap. So I have not dived really deep into your community yet, but that tells me that you guys have a lot of diamond hands, a great community, in order to hold this up to 15 million. Now, Nikita, could we talk about, is there any kind of team tokens that's left? I'm assuming there isn't, right? Any kind of vesting token?
A tokenomics side, Sean, can you explain?
Yes, so recently there's no other token that left. We just burned the rest of the supply. So, but we have some that set aside to go on exchanges. So all the tokens are already burned. Just what's in circulation right now is who's holding, or it goes back to the swap when they sell. It's over with.
Okay, so all the tokens are burned, and also there's no more vesting, right? All the tokens, I'm not sure how you guys raised your money, but if there was some rounds, is there any tokens that's still locked up right now?
There's token that's locked up to go on exchanges, but as far as supply-wise, no. For circulation, no.
Okay, so everything has been distributed except for the token for the sex exchanges. Okay, awesome. Now,
exactly.
what percent of that are you guys locking up for the for your exchanges?
If you look at BSC scan right now, you can see it's already divvied out to the exchanges that we're going to applying for or try to get in the near future. So BSC scan, you can see Binance, you can see Hibit, you can see all those ones that's already divvied out to go on those exchanges.
Now that's something that's in-house, right? That you guys did it, right? But it's not. No, there's no. Sign off yet for those exchanges, correct?
So I don't know if you want to talk about that, Nikki, but about Binance.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I thought you wanted to say it.
Oh, okay, no
Go
problem.
Ahead, yeah.
So we got an offer letter to be listed on Binance. But it's in the development area type deal. It's not on the main page. However, we as a community we decided not to do that because we're such a brand new token, and we don't want a bunch of investors coming in and just hyping the token and dumping the token, because that's not what our strategy, that's not our That's not what we see for BabyBNBTiger. So we decided not to be listed on Binance as of yet.
Yeah, I think that's a smart move for you guys. I think it's, I've seen a lot of people think that going to sex exchanges really fast can benefit the project, but I've seen it done the other way. And they're very expensive, very expensive. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary.
Yeah, just to answer your question, I see some of the exchange wallets in the contract. Just just some of them. Huobi is holding 0.16% of the supply. OKX wallet 0.17. There are many other wallets. Binance holding 1.15. So yeah, there's it's not much. Definitely, it kind of shows the strategy with the team that the listings on exchanges is not the primary goal. These people, they know crypto well. They know what centralized exchange listing might mean to the project. So one day we received an actual letter from Binance offering a listing on the innovation zone, and 2 weeks prior to that, we've done an event where we renounced from the contract so that the project can be fully decentralized. If you don't know what renounce means, is that the contract essentially has no owner. That there's no way you can to turn that around. Also, the entire liquidity is locked for 5 years. That's secondly. Thirdly, I think we've burned over 26% of the tokens ever since the project was born, and up until now, we've burned $12 million in tokens in general. 2 weeks ago, while we were doing on Twitter Spaces in our Twitter space, Twitter page, the team had announced that they have burned the entire supply. So they had burned $3 million in a single event. And, these things are crazy. I don't know how these people do these things. Like, they could have taken those money all for themselves, but, they just burned that money, and they did it for us just to show, we're here to stay. We're here to play a big game. We're not here to scam you. We're not here to run with your money. We're not here for any of that stuff. We are here to show you that things can be done differently in crypto. So yeah, team is insane. Community is insane. I can show you the chart, the full chart. You've been talking about 15 million market cap and how that's a huge milestone for a project. But to tell you the truth, the all-time high for this project was 90 million market cap, and I'm just gonna show you the screen right now, just so I walk you through, the history of BabyBNBTiger. So when we were born on March 6th, it says March 7th here because of my time zone, but we were born on March 6th. It was a fair launch. There was no pre-sale, no private sale, nothing like that. It was a completely fair launch. I think the market cap was around $800, I think. So yeah, we went all the way to, I think, 1 million market cap within the first week. This is the first week. You can see it right here. 18/0/13. This is the second week. 8 million. This is the third week. I can zoom out like this. Third week. Yeah, we've had a pretty good run. If you look at it, all the way to 90 million, we've achieved that in just over a month and 10 days. We went all the way to 92 million market cap. So we've been pumping nonstop. That was before Pepe days, by the way. And, then the correction was inevitable. So we've been going down for some time. And we just saw our floor on this night. here on 11 million market cap. So, you know, what the team was doing this entire time, they've been buying tokens. They've been buying back tokens. I know what they're going to be use these tokens for. They've been buying tokens like 300 BNB per week. Ever since, like, you know, the day the BabyBNBTiger was born, the team hasn't sold a single token. So they buy these tokens in order to send them over to foundations. The foundations will receive tokens, not BNB, not USDT. They will receive tokens. And I think they've already received, some of the foundations already received their tokens. It's just that we cannot publicly announce them yet. But, you know, all that stuff will come in the near future. We don't want to just like preach about, like, you know, hey, look, we sent some money over to this foundation. We sent some money over to that foundation. It's not about that. It's not about, you know, just kind of showing everyone how good of a person or how good of a project you are. There's no point in that if other people don't join the movement. And in order for people to join the movement, you have to make sure that these people are good with their money as well. These people, they know how it's done. They know how to, you know, if you want to support an orphanage out in your city, there's got to be a way around it, right? So how do you do that? Not many people realize how easy it is to do these things. You know, I'm from Bali, and this place is, you know, it's beautiful. It looks like heaven on earth. We all know what Bali is, but let me tell you, just last year I was a part of some movement here in Bali, a charity movement. We're a group of people, myself included. We gather up resources, money, put them all together, and went on a journey, on a tour around orphanages in Bali. So we've visited over a dozen orphanages around Bali, and let me tell you, out there in northern part of Bali, there are a lot of orphanages, and most of them are ruined. Like the children, they live in actual ruins. Like some of these buildings, they've been through some fire or whatever. Like the walls are black. There are no windows. There are no doors. And I mean, I'm talking. You know, you can imagine that kind of thing. It's that bad. It's that bad. And you know, the conditions that the children live with, you know, absolutely terrible. And I was just talking with one of the kids out there. It's a boy. He was 10 or 11 years old, so he could speak English a little bit. I asked him, like, hey, how did you end up here? He told me, you know, my family took me to some 7-Eleven. They dropped me there, gave me some money. You want to buy a chocolate bar? So he went into the store. He bought himself a chocolate bar. When he went back outside, his parents were nowhere to be found. They just dropped him off on a motorcycle and disappeared. He was just standing there for some hours, just, you know, not realizing what was going on. That his parents actually, you know, abandoned him. They dropped him off on the street until, you know, eventually somebody picked him up and took him to the orphanage. So there are a lot of stories like that here in Bali. It's not a, you know, if you look beyond all that, you know, the luxury, you know, the culture, the foreign culture. Indonesia is still very much a third world country, and you know, the problems that it's facing, you know, with children. A lot of people simply cannot afford to have children anymore. So yeah, the situation is not pretty here. So, you know, I don't want to just, like, you know, be like, hey, look what I do for this project. Like, look what I do for these children. Like, hey, I send them money, I send them food, I send them toys, stuff like that. No, if I were to do that, I would not do that to, you know, to promote myself. I would do that to promote the idea. So we work with the community. We try to educate them on that, how things like that can be done by yourself, like how you can organize an event like that. So yeah, we in the future we will be holding events where people who send money over to charities, who send money over to, nature preserving foundations, orphanages, these people will get rewarded as well.
Now,
And
Nikita,
yeah.
have you guys donated and how much have you guys donated the money to these orphanages and these animal shelters?
You mean as a project?
As a project, yes.
If you look at the tokenomics, there's 3% for philanthropy, right? But the team is going, above and beyond that. All the tokens that they buy, they don't buy them to use for marketing or anything else. They buy them just so they can hand them over to foundations. I cannot really tell you how many tokens the team is holding right now. It's it's impossible to calculate. They have a lot of wallets, but it's going to be a substantial amount of money. Seeing as the team is well set with money, they have enough. So yeah, the idea is to send, for example, $10,000 worth of tokens to a foundation or an orphanage. They would have a person who would help them deal with with the crypto wallet, that kind of stuff. There would be there is some sort of an agreement that's taking place so that the way that these foundations approach their wallet, essentially not dumping the whole bag in one place. There are other ways to deal with your bag, right? So but these people, they don't know it. So yeah, they have a representative from our side or from their side who deal with these things, deal with the with the funds in the wallet. So yeah, like for example, $10,000, which, like for example, if a coin makes 10x, right? So they have 100, and then 100x, they have 10. They have $1 million, a bag. So yeah, the idea is to send the the money in tokens and do that early. So I think the team has already done that. They just they're not people of many words. I can I can touch on marketing a little bit with the next question. You will understand the way that these people run this project.
Right. You keep referring to the team. So are you not the owner of the project?
No, I'm not the owner of the project. I am the community leader. I work with the community.
Oh, okay. I guess I misunderstood you. I thought when you said I thought you were talking about you were a community leader for Squid Grow, and now this is your own project. So I guess I misunderstood you there.
Nope, I'm a public person. I'm a public person. My job is to translate the vision of the team and some of the things that they do, translate it over to the people.
Okay. So to date now, the ultimate goal of the project is to help out with orphanages and also to help with animals. You guys did a 92 million all-time high. You said, which came from 8,000 initial market cap. That was just
800.
amazing. 800. 800. That's pretty crazy. I mean, that's amazing. So everyone's still in profit if you got in early. A lot actually. So today. You mentioned that the team may have donated some money to these orphanages or animal shelters. Is there any kind of proof on that that the team can show to the community? Because one of the projects that the charity tokens, we all know Baby Doge, right? So they go around, they help animal shelters, they take a picture of the owner, they donate 100,000, 20,000, and they post it online, and it goes viral. So they're really out there showing people proof that they're actually helping these animal shelters. Are you guys thinking about doing the same thing down the line?
Of course we do. the project is still 2 months old. What we do now, we take baby steps. We teach the community to do these things. We have contests, like ever since the project was born. On weekends, we would hold contests where holders would have to sell some of the BabyBNBTiger tokens that they have in order to buy something nice for their child, for their parent, for a significant other, and send a proof of that, maybe a picture or a video in a global chat in order to win some money. So, and we've been seeing community actively participate in that, and I know some people who've been in crypto projects for a long time, but this is the first time they've ever done something like that, like collectively given away their tokens over to other people. Like some people just straight up sent money over to their parents, sent tokens over to their parents and taught them how to use the Zerion wallet, for example, or Trust wallet. It's a collective mind, it's a collective movement, it's infectious. And these are the baby steps that we are taking right now. This is the focus for us right now, to build a strong community, so that when that community sees the things that we do, they don't just sit there and wait for their backs to be pumped. They look at it, they get inspired to do the same thing.
All right, sounds great, perfect. Yeah, I look forward to see some of the donations back to the charity, because you guys do have 3%, right? 3% from the sales tax goes to buy, and 3% from the sell. So a total of 6% from buy and sell to charity, to help out orphanage, and also for animal shelters.
A lot more than that. Like I said, the team has been buying tokens like crazy. They've been supporting the chart, doing buybacks, and they do that, to send the tokens over to foundations as well. So it's way beyond 6% of, volume, daily volume.
Oh, okay, so they have been helping out, organizations that need help. Is that what you're saying?
I think so. Yeah, they're not public about it. I hear some things here and there. Nothing. I haven't seen any documents, but I know the team is well connected with in that space.
Well, so the reason why I'm asking is because it looks like the underlying mission of the project, it is a charity token, where you guys dedicate 6% to help out, orphanages and also animal shelters. And so I think it's crucial that the team actually go out there doing it with the tax money and actually show proof to the community. Has there been questions in regards to that in your community before? Because it seems like it's so, I feel like this is your underlying mission, but I feel like you guys are not out there showing proof that you're doing it.
Of course, we've been seeing questions like that, but when we do it, we want to do it right. When we come out with the bang. I think the team is talking with UNO, actually, it's United Nations organization, and like I said, for now, the primary focus is on building our own community, is building a community of people who are as well set with money. So yeah, build a community, make it financially sustainable, so that if you can take care of yourself, you can start taking care of others. And needless to say that a lot of people, financial situation, right now is not that great. But I know a lot of people who made substantial amount of money with BabyBNBTiger. It's just the primary focus right now is on building the community, on doing the marketing for the coin, all this stuff, so that all these people are gathered around, around this project. We can start delivering on great things.
I definitely understand that. And that goes back to my point, is that you guys' project have 6% that's dedicated to philanthropy. And so anybody able to track the wallet, correct? So what have you guys been doing with the money, with the 6% from the taxes? Because that's quite a bit, especially if your token went up to 92 million. That's a lot of volume that you guys gain from the 6% tax from the buyers and the sellers. What have you guys been doing with the 6% that is dedicated to helping charities and organizations?
Nothing as of yet. Well, with that, you know, with that wallet, like 6%, nothing as of yet.
So that wallet has not been touched at all.
Yeah.
And is it something that the community can track the wallet?
Of course. I mean, if they want, they can find that wallet, and many other team wallets that they buy, and they see that the team has been buying tokens nonstop and haven't sold a single one so far.
Right. I'm not talking about the team buying the tokens. I'm just talking about because, right, you have 6%. You literally have a wallet that's dedicated to this. You literally take tax money from the buyers and seller, and you supposed to use this money to go help organizations. It rose up to 92 million. So I'm assuming this wallet probably has like around millions of dollars in here. And so I'm just talking to you without looking at the wallet. I'm surprised that you guys have not done any kind of donation that you can show the community that you guys actually going out there helping like you're supposed to, based on your tax and allocation.
Yeah, because like I said, for now the focus is on different things. The primary focus for the project.
That's actually very interesting. It does not make sense to me. I have no idea why this has not been raised in the community yet, because there's millions of dollars that's sitting in this wallet. I have not looked at this wallet yet, but you're talking about millions of dollars sitting on the wallet. And it's actually, I don't know, it just seems that if it's millions of dollars sitting in the wallet and you guys have not made a donation like you're supposed to show the community you're actually out there doing it, you don't think that's a red flag?
Well, to some people, yeah, maybe. But you just have to be part of it. You just have to be the part of the community. You just have to be part of the project to see the things that we do, and you would understand why we do and don't do certain things. Like we've been seeing people begging us to be, to be listed on CXs, for example, but we don't do these things. We don't do them for a reason.
You don't happen to have the wallet address, Nikita, do you? Can you post that wallet address? Can I take a look at it?
I don't happen to have it, but I think it's easy to track it.
Okay. No, I'm just really kind of surprised because if any project rose up to 92 million, you're sitting at, especially with 6%, that's millions of dollars, man. So I'm really surprised that what have you guys, I guess my kind of curious of what have you guys been doing with this charity wallet that you're supposed to donate away, as it said on your website. I don't mean to press on you like this, but
I mean, what do we have to do with it for now? When we don't announce anything, like we're not spending that money. We're not taking that for ourselves. Like I said, the team is funding the marketing and everything out of their own pocket.
Well, you have hold on here, Nikita, because when you look at your tokenomics right now, right? Because you do have 2%. You are taxing people at 9% in, 9% out, right? And you have 3% of each both way supposed to go for donation to help out, orphanages and animal shelters. And you also have 2% in, 2% out that's dedicated to marketing. And you're telling me that the team is funding their own marketing?
Out of the pocket.
So what are they doing with the 2%, 4% total of the marketing money?
I mean, I have no idea what they do and how they, move their money around. All I know is that ever since the project was born at $800 market cap, they've been doing heavy marketing every day. And I know that, you know, the amount of money that's being spent on marketing, over 100,000 per month on marketing. I know that these people, they do that kind of stuff out of their own pocket.
Right. I mean, maybe I have no idea. Maybe additional, but I'm looking at your tokenomics right now. You're taxing people 9% in, 9% out. So that tells me that if they have not been donating money at all, like they're supposed to, so they're using that 6% for marketing as well. That's my assumption. I don't know, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that has not been utilized the way it's supposed to, like you promised the community of philanthropy. I'm actually really kind of surprised, brother. I'm really surprised because you're talking about millions of dollars.
Yeah, you will find that out in the near future. Because right now we're talking with, like I said, we're talking with United Nations organization. We're talking with many other foundations and setting up the deals and everything. So you'll find about that. You'll find out about that very soon.
Yeah, and I look forward to looking at to see it, and then with proof of that you guys are using the money for the right reason.
Let me just interject. So for all these organizations, you can't just there's regulations and stuff how they get the money, because you can't just give crypto. You remember when Shiba donated all that money to that other organization, and they couldn't use it or they couldn't do anything with it. So we have to make sure all the stuff goes to the proper channels. So it is coming. You'll see it.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure that it's actually being utilized for the right reason, right? Especially if you tell me that the market cap went up to 92 million. So I'm assuming this wallet here, this donation wallet here, it's got to be sitting at 4 million easily.
And I agree with you. That does look suspect. But again, you have regulation and stuff that you just can't give a bunch of tokens to different charities without the proper channels.
Now, have you guys been like intentionally going out there and talking to the community? Hey, listen, I reached out to this organization, to this orphanage, to this animal shelter. Have you guys been intentionally doing that?
I've been talking with them here in Bali. Just on my own. I do this just for myself. I will be having another tour across orphanages very soon. I will document that, but it's not going to be from the team. It's just going to be from my side. And a lot,
right.
Other influencers working for the project, they're going to do these things as well.
I understand.
And team is supporting these kind of things, so I'm sure they will support me as well.
Yeah, I think I understand that. I mean, if you don't want to do it your own, because it seems like you're not part of the core team, Nikita, and I don't really know the exact role you play there. But looking at your mission, is literally said on there that your mission is to help out these organizations, right? So that's literally your underlying mission, is to help out this organization. So when I look at this project and I see that you guys made millions of dollars already, and there has not been any kind of proof that you guys are going out there, because you're literally taking investors' money, 6%, and you're supposed to go out there and help. And so when I see this, it kind of, I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me for whatever reason, rightfully so, I think. Because you're sitting at millions of dollars and you are not going out there helping like you're supposed to. So I understand that you may be going out there and do all this by yourself, but the team needs to show the community that they're being honest with what they say they're going to do.
Yeah, right. We have that coming really soon. That's all I can say.
Okay, sounds
But if
great.
that's something of a red flag to you, I completely understand. Maybe that's part of the reason that we have this kind of like a purging, like a cleanup process going on right now. There's one problem that we faced in the past, and now we're dealing with this problem. There's one community from a single country that joined this project very early, most of these people, they don't speak English, and they're still in the global community. And I don't think they would be able to appreciate the things that we do. Some of these people are traders. Some of these people are gamblers. They're not holders, and they definitely not part of the idea that we preach. So yeah, we've been going through a cleanup process. Like you can see, we went all the way from 92 million market cap all the way to 11 million, and now back to 15 million ever since. And some things just have to happen. And we intentionally let that community out. It's that, like, we're not forcing them out, but just like the players, the gamblers, the traders, these people, they a lot of them were coming out with questions. Like when we started to fall down, a lot of questions started to pop up. But all the way to 92 million, back when we were delivering on 50, 70% growth on a weekly basis, there were no questions so far. So right now we are preparing for the next leg up. Right now is a really good entry, especially considering that we have an NFT collection coming out soon, and that NFT collection will go hand in hand with with the vision of this project, with the NFTs and what you will be able to do with your NFTs. So yeah, right now the price is really good for for what I know, how much these NFTs will be worth. Right now the price for the token is really good.
It is. I mean, yeah, but I'm gonna be honest with you, because I was involved into a charity token, and we all know how Dogecoin, Baby Doge, it blew up because they have a good mission behind it that the investors like to support, right? It's a great mission, and the reason why they became popular is because they were transparent and they literally backed up what their mission was supposed to do. Once they made the money, they go out there, they convert it to USD, they go to different organizations, they take a picture, they donate 90,000, 100,000, 60,000. This is not your money, right? This is the money that you literally take from the investors to support you on the line. The fundamental idea of your project is to help our organization. So because of that, I hear you talk about the community come together and sell tokens to go help with the family, the sister, whatever, and show proof. That's all great, brother, but that's not your mission. Your mission is to go out there and actually help these kids and help these animals. And you guys are taking money from these from investors to do that. So I think that should be your number one priority. And maybe that's the reason why the project fell, is because there's no transparency.
You could be right. You could be right.
Yeah, I mean, 2 months out, 92 million, and right now you're sitting at 11 million. There's a lot of money from tax, 9% tax. That's a lot of money. So I'm not sure who the project owner is, who's behind the scene. Is the project owner, is he active on Telegram? Does he do AMA? Why is he not here today?
The core team of the project is, they don't show their faces. Nobody knows who they actually are. These people are from Saudi Arabia, and just like Shiptoshi, these people, they don't show their faces for reasons. But yeah, they're active on chat. There's this BabyBNBTiger admin. Whenever they chime in, the chat goes on fire, and usually the price too.
So what is your take on the what role do you play? You told us that you are a YouTuber, but what role are you in the core team, or what is your role, and how are you getting paid in the project?
I work with the community. I approached the team because I wanted to, this project to have a representative, a face, a voice of some sort. Because you need to have it, if you're dealing with a successful project. So my job is I've started all on my own with this project. It was just me and a couple couple of people that I know from crypto, all working voluntarily. And of course, later on, the team has been, ever since they saw the things that we do them well. They've been paying for these things, and they pay well.
You get paid on a monthly basis?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I just don't, this is going to be my first time. I feel like the team is not, I don't know who the core team is, but I feel like the team, the owner's not being transparent to the community. He's not going out there actually doing what he's supposed to do, especially taking 6% taxes all the way up to 92 million volume. And you guys have not made one donation yet, like you're supposed to do. Big red flag for me, brother.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be our first time having this type of AMA, where I say it's a big red flag, but it is a big red flag. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. If you tell me that your market cap was maybe like 2 million, 3 million, but you are also up to 92 million, and you have not made one donation yet of the 6% taxes that you took from people, it's a huge red flag. So yeah, it's I just don't see how I can support this project.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
No, I understand that. Well, I think with that,
I encourage you to join the community. Just be with us. Just see the things that we do. I'm sure you will come to appreciate some of the things that we do. For now, we provide to the community, and we provide a lot. We give a lot to the community. So
it's not a community, brother. You guys' project is a charity token. Your tokenomics, it promises that you literally take 6% tax from the people to go out there to help with donation, to help this organization. 6% all the way up to 92 million volume. So I'm not sure what you guys have been doing with those millions of dollars, but you have not been doing what you're supposed to do. So I will look into the address and look further into it, because this does not add up to me. And the team you say is not, he doesn't even talk on voice. This is not Doxxed, and you represent the team. There's a lot of red flags involved. I'm not going to lie. So for that reason, I just don't see how we can support the project. And this will be the first time that I can say this directly.
All right. Yeah, it's completely fine.
All right, Nikita. Well, I appreciate you coming here representing the project, but I think this is a project that we cannot support. With that said, I still appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, that was a bit of a turn, huh?
Yeah, I think that